Pataje Fest, celebrating the revival of rice in the khazans and the paddy fields of Shishini. We have with us Agnal Furtad, who's been leading the effort over here. And the first thing that I would like to ask him, what made him to start this whole process of cultivation?
I think Miguel asked me a very good question, and I myself don't know how I got into this. Miguel asked me a good question, and I myself do not know, how I got into this, because my profession is actually law, a lawyer. But I saw my village of so many years back, say maybe 50 years back or then 30 years back. It was no longer the village that it was once. A beautiful sight of greenery, vibrant with verdant green fields, which would shake and sway in the wind, and it was like a golden harvest. And that's how I thought, now how we are going to revive this. But it's a very difficult task. And let me tell you how I got into it. I had gone into for one agriculture fair, and there I saw somebody standing next to an odd machine which I did not know what it was, and I came to know it was a transplanter. And standing next to it, a very confident gentleman was speaking, and I came to know it was Father George. And once I knew it was Father George, and he was this of the Don Bosco Society. And he said, see, mechanization is the only way out. And I said, okay, as a curiosity, let us try it out in my field. And we started first in our field just below our house. And it was like a curiosity cat, people just wanting to see it like a needle of a sewing machine going, planting. But then I said, please, why don't you try now? I said, doesn't matter. Then they came to know the value of it, and many people joined together. Now, the good part of it is that what I call father, an actual farmer, later used to have what he call a zotkashi. So, through this zotkashi, all the heavy weight of the plows and nagors is to keep on his shoulder. And the same thing I think we are doing, we are keeping on his shoulder and we are moving forward. Of course, it reminds us also of the very heavy cross, which he is carrying. But he has been very enterprising and has shown the way. And he has said, we can only do this mechanization, and large areas should be clubbed together. And that's what I did, because the lucky part was that I was also president of Komlida of Shishini. And I founded a club here known as the Shishini Agriculture Club. And with that initiative, we started with an area of 25 hectares, I think. Yeah, 2.5 lakh square meters, if I'm correct, right? Yeah. Then we went across the road with this, we got, encouragement to a place known as Pato. There we planted 3 lakh square meters. Here the biggest problem was the cattle which is to come inside and devastate. So somehow with this of the agriculture and the WRD, especially WRD minister was very, very helpful to us. And we put fencing. And there was a problem, we had to do actually anti-submarine warfare, because the buffaloes used to go dive inside the water and come out on the other side. Nevertheless, we came out of all that problem. Then we went to another place called Deusua. There we tackled around maybe 10 hectares. Then from there we went to a place called Boden. So there also around 1.5, which presently first time we are also doing quite well. And I think Father George will give you a better explanation of all this, how he does. Basically he does 2 plowings. At the third plowing we transplant, and then the harvesting part. As an introductory rate, he keeps a very nominal rate to encourage people. And then he is the first man to introduce the drone in Goa, which is very, very important. So anybody please clap for him, the drone technology. Yeah. And I'd like to hand over the mic to Father George.
Father George is a name which comes to mind whenever you think of rice, especially the transplanter. Many people here in Goa may not know, but in the 1990s, Father George Padros was known for growing bananas, and not small way. whatever Father George Quadros does in a big way. And therefore, in 2015, when I was in the director's office at the time, Mr. Ullas Pai Kokode was there. I accidentally bumped into Father George there, and he was asking to try 2 paddy transplanters. I said, why 2? No one is using one. Let us see if it works. He said, no, with one you cannot do any work. We need 2. And the story of the 2 paddy transplanters is something Father George will tell us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Miguel. You recall back how I started, and I remember meeting the director at that time and asking him for transplanters. It took a long time to get the okay, but the okay did come. And then on the 9th of November 2015, we began our work at Kottali. Okay, we had a small inauguration on the road. A big number of people came to see whether it will work or not work. And for the next 2 years, we were doing all trials across Goa. And things began to work. And today you see that there's a heavy demand for the transplanter across Goa. And paddy has survived, I should say, because of mechanization of planting of paddy across Goa. If not, it would have already died. Okay, it was half dead. We managed to revive it, and that's what you're seeing across Goa.
Thank you, Father. Transplanting really was the miracle. It was waiting to happen, and thank you for working that miracle.
Thank you, Miguel. This is the 97th festival that we are. Correct. We all know that the rice is a staple food crop of Goa. This is a very well-known fact. I remember when I was a youngster, we used to grow paddy in Kolba. My mother is from Kolba, and we used to grow. So also, जायते लोकांनी, जायते घरांनी आखेन गोंयभर आमी भात रोयताली, सगळे रोयताले. अकस्मात हे रोवपाचें बंद जालें आनी देवान धाडलें म्हणपाचे भाशेन Father George Quadros आयलो, and he has come with a new technology. कित्याक तेन्ना रोयताले ते बंद जाले रोवपाचे. तोय आमचे भुरगे आहा ते भायर गेले. आयज चडशे इंग्लंडाक आहा लोक, आनी तेच बरोबर शेत रोवपाचें हें बंद जालें. पूण आमी सगळे गोंयकार, तशेंच आख्खे भर इंडियेक, आख्खे भर एशियाक बी आमी शीत जेवतात. Nearly 60% of people all over the world, they eat rice, and Goa is very, very famous for rice. जेन्ना आदल्यान आमी रोयताले ते बंद जालें, आनी फादर अकस्मात येयलो, आनी फादरान एक मिलाग्र कशी केली, आनी तेच बरोबर ताणें ही पीक वाडयली. Father, can you share with us what made you to shift your technology, and also tell us what we need to do today and tomorrow?
The success of mechanization is less involvement of labor, because all our youngsters after studies would like to do office work or go abroad, and therefore our fields are fallow. And the answer to it is mechanization. Getting back all our fields to its original state with the use of machines and technology. And this is what is happening in Goa, and it's happening fast, and I'm happy for it. What we need to move forward is just this, that we need to come together, have an understanding, and invite either Father George or Goenzo Shetkar, or there's Joy, or there's Mahindra in Kankon. We have got several people spread across Goa. There's somebody in Perne by name Dinesh. We just have to get in contact with someone of them, and they will get you organized, and your fields will once again be cultivated. We need area, not small fields. We need area, a combination of many farmers coming together, and things will happen. things will happen at a very minimum cost and maximum benefits.